Hey y'all, what's poppin'?
I'm finna test that shit on my other phone. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all like this video, share it. You feel me? We finna get into another live cast. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what we talking about today, y'all. When we talking, it's just like whatever flows through. But I'm gonna let Cal lead this. What we talking about today, Cal?
Well, let me make sure the audio good.
All right. I'm gonna let Cal lead this. What we talking
That sound good.
about? Wait, but I didn't hear you. Are you good? Like, can you hear yourself? I'm gonna let Cal.
Testing. That sound good. Yeah. Yeah, we straight.
Okay.
All right, I named the video. What I name it? You're running in circles.
Running in circles.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a rat race to me.
Right. So you want to talk about the Bill Gates shit?
I don't know where to start.
So she basically saying like she keep asking me, do this nigga think he doing good?
Does
Like,
Bill Gates know that what he's doing is evil, or does he really think he's doing good as it relates to things such as technology and vaccinations? So, yeah.
right. And if you, I don't know if you know, but this nigga is a different species.
Wait, I think, I'm good at this. I think we need to break it down real quick. So, the sun gives us life, right? The sun represents our life force energy, it represents creation, our creativity, our self-expression. And we can look at it from multiple different angles. In astrology, the sun is how you express yourself. Your sun sign is how you express yourself. It's what gives you drive and power to create in the world. And in talking to my friend, and she was saying how in Spanish, sun means soul. So the soul, Soul. And then even from another perspective, I was watching this video and they were talking about how dark skinned people should really be named light skinned people because our melanin absorbs light and holds light. And so basically, the sun is contributing to how we create. We can't create without the sun. It's our life force energy, essentially. And it's connected to our soul. It's why we're here. And as you all may know, there are people who don't have that ability to create. So what they do is they harness our power.
And they steal it.
They harness our power so that we can create for them because they can't create. Hence why the system is the system. Hence why we have a 9 to 5. Hence why we're working and feeling unfulfilled, even depression, because depression basically means you don't have that will, that drive to live, and it's tied to the fact that you can't create.
And you wasting your energy on some bullshit that you don't care about.
Because someone else can't create. They need you. They're harnessing you. They are essentially a parasite. That you are the host and they need you to survive. Now Kyle is good at, he knows all about this reptilian stuff. And these people who don't have souls, who have to harness our power in order for them to survive. So you go ahead and explain that part.
So basically, look at it like any like movie where somebody trying to go to another planet, an alien go to another planet. They trying to see where the resources at. What energy can they use from this planet? So if you look at Bill Gates, everything he does is to dim your light basically. They killing you slowly. They don't want to kill you too quick, because if they kill you too quick, then they can't use your energy to keep the system going. So they gonna make sure you got enough energy to go to work every day, but you don't got enough energy for nothing else.
To create on your own what you want to actually create.
Right.
And so, man, it's deep. So it's like this whole system is set up, and it's funny because I'm looking straight ahead and I see an American flag. Literally, as I'm about to say this, but like the whole United States system is set up. It's basically a corporation to set up and harness your power. And I don't know if do you want to get into like the deep, like what I actually learned about like sovereignty and our free will.
That's why we here.
Okay.
Let's break it down.
Okay, so essentially, guys, everything exists in a spiritual context, right? There is no physical without the spiritual. Everything first exists spiritually before it manifests physically, okay? And so we are essentially God's children, and God gave us free will. And we basically have the free will to choose. Now, of course, we have to abide by God's law. So God's law are things that just is. Just is. So like karma is, karma is a God's law. You can't steal and kill, obviously, God's law, or you will experience karma. But like I said, we were given free will to choose karma, because karma can also be good too. It's not like all it's a bad thing, but we were given free will. And so what the United States Corporation did was they said, okay, I'm going to use my free will and I'm going to make this system, and I'm going to take the Bible and I'm going to pick some things in the Bible and use it to create my own system, because that's what we're here for. We're here to create. We are creators. And I'm going to use the Bible to create my system through the Constitution. And so now here we are. We live in this world where we work to pay for food. We work to basically survive, essentially. And what we don't know is we don't have to participate in the system. Just as whoever created the United States Corporation, we can also create our own system through private trust. And this is why knowledge is power, because a lot of people don't know that. For example, I deal with taxes, and I've dealt with like debt, credit, and stuff. And people are working their ass off basically to pay off debt. So they're harnessing their power to something outside of them, and they can't use it to create what they truly want to create because they're too busy trying to survive, pay debt. But if you think about it, money doesn't really exist. So there's really nothing to be owed, essentially. However, since we are in someone else's system and we abide by their rules that we consented to through the fact that we say we are U.S. citizens, this is what they want us to do. However, if you know thyself, there is a way to pay off all of your debts. It's really, you're not really paying off all of your debts. That's not even the right word, because there's nothing to be paid. Right. So people don't know this. People don't know this though. This is why knowledge is powerful. And so, although I'm not 100% expert on this yet. Trust me, if you know me, I'll be in them books, okay? I will be. But essentially, I'm just want to give people their sovereignty back. That's essentially what this is all about. Because it's our birthright, essentially, right? But people need to be awakened to the fact that this exists. People don't know this exists. You know, my people will perish for a lack of knowledge. It's a Bible verse. So, anything else? I think I probably hit the, I hit the nail on the head. Okay.
Oh, look at the sky though. That shit look beautiful.
Yeah. Did I?
I feel like she explained it. Oh no.
And
Once you learn this shit, like we finna dive into this shit, really learn this shit, and then start utilizing it.
yeah. So it's interesting too because it's like, dang, like everything comes. It's direct timing. You know, for me specifically, I didn't know why I was doing the stuff that I'm doing. I thought I was just following the system. Like I became an accountant, a CPA, specifically for a reason. I worked with businesses and saw their financials, and it was weird just seeing the person who did the least fucking work make all the damn money, and the people who actually keeping the damn business alive ain't making shit. It was crazy. Like, and then I quit my job. I then accidentally started a tax business, and just seeing people who barely made any money. Just seeing people who barely made any money as is owe taxes was crazy. Like that's depressing to me. And so I just be talking to God like, what you want me to do next? Like what's next? And the universe kept giving me signs to not only like want to do astrology, look into astrology, two, look into my heritage, and then three, look into this sovereignty stuff that I'm talking about. And so this is where I'm at right now in my journey. This is why I'm talking to you all, just to share. Anything else? So like,
why you think it was important for you to learn them different tools, and do you think you learned them in a specific order that you needed to learn them in?
Exactly. So, absolutely. So, first of all, I wasn't spiritually awakened until like 2021. Actually, really more so 2023. 2021, I wasn't really that aware of it, but I felt like something off. That's when I had my daughter. Felt like something was off. 2023 is like I really became conscious of it. But I think it was a reason why I needed to go through the material stuff first before I went into like the spiritual stuff, because what I see now in the spiritual community, like a lot of people are so high and divine, they forget that they're on earth, right? And they have to deal with earthly things. And so when people get spiritual, they want to like disconnect from the real world. They want to stay in that higher plane, but like, hey, you're not here to stay in a higher plane. You're here to live. And then what makes them depressed is they have all this spiritual knowledge, but their earthly experience is fucked up. Drowning in debt, 9 to 5, don't have any time for themselves. And so I felt like I went through that first path first, earthly, just to see how fucked up like how earth is, and see into the systems, get behind the scenes. I see people I see businesses financials. Like I used to see business financials. They would make up to $500 million, almost $500 million a year. And I had visibility into like who was getting paid what, like basically everything, like all of their documentation, because I was an auditor. I was auditing their financial statements. And so I just saw like a lot of stuff that the average person doesn't see, and it opened my mind to a lot. And then once I quit my job, because I'm like this stuff doesn't even matter. Like it's stupid. I got a child now. I want to live. I want to spend time with my child. That's what life is really about. Not our energy being harnessed for some stupid shit. Like, it's okay, man. So So yeah, so quit my job, tax business, and I feel like I just needed to have visibility into things. And also I'm great at explaining stuff. So I know like in my astrology chart, my Mercury is in Taurus in the 12th house. So Mercury is basically like how you think and how you communicate. Taurus is all about the material plane, so there's no accident.
Close it.
Oh.
I think he
Oh.
sun in his face.
There's no accident that dang. I forgot what I was saying.
Little man.
Let me think about this. Yeah, my mind be moving so fast.
What's wrong, boy?
Choose. Let's walk the other way. Let's just walk this way. So like there's no accident that
Oh, you can see better.
I took the path that I took basically. I really don't know what the fuck I left off at, but I'm trying to continue. I needed to see this stuff because, like I said, people just get the spiritual knowledge and they don't want to live here anymore. Essentially. But we're here to live. We're here to experience the physical plane. So
and I feel like
oh, I know what I was saying.
Not to cut you off, but I'm finna cut you off. So. With me, like I'm the type of person, like when I'm trying to do some shit, I'm thinking at it at the highest level, folks. Like 0 to 100. But in reality, it steps in between those, and I'm learning to like actually ground all my energy. Like we on this live right now. This is a physical. This is digital real estate that I'm creating right now. So like little things like that to get closer to the goals that I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying?
And like Cal been on this stuff. Like he was born doing this stuff. That's why he was laughing at me when I found out. So like, dang. He be like, shit, I already knew. Like I said, he's also trying to ground his stuff, and I'm helping him with that. But at the same time,
we could talk.
But at the same time, he's helping me. He helped me to awaken spiritually. So it's like we're helping each other create our heaven on earth, essentially. So that's what it's all about. And like I was saying before, and he had to go take the baby started crying. But as I was saying before, like my Mercury, how I communicate and how I think is in Taurus. So I think in terms of the material world, nothing's more material than money. And so, but it's also a lot of people say it's low vibrational, but which it is. But my Mercury is in Taurus in the 12th house. Our 12th house actually has to do a lot with spirituality. So I know my goal here in life is to take these spiritual concepts and ground them so that earth meets heaven, essentially. We can have our heaven on earth. So that's what it's all about. Yeah. So, Kyle, you got anything to add?
I don't know. Let me think about it.
But yeah, so stay tuned. I love sharing things I learned. Kyle is opening up his throat chakra. So, because he got like, Kyle is very wise. Like shit come natural to him. Like for me, I have to work for. Like I have to do the research. And that makes sense because on the material plane, things move slower, right? So it actually makes sense when I'm sitting here thinking about it. Things move slower. You actually have to work.
Dang, so that's probably why you got to do that, because your mind moves too damn fast.
Yeah.
So that
it actually helps me.
Slows you down, yeah.
And that's why, remember I explained the mutual reception thing of it? Like my Mercury is in Taurus and my Venus is in Gemini. So that's called mutual reception because this Brandy. But that's called mutual reception because my Venus, my Gemini qualities help my Taurus qualities, like they're being loaned to each other because Taurus is ruled by Venus and Mercury, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So it's like the switching of the planets, we kind of helping each other. So that's why I'm able to take these like spiritual concepts and ground it to reality. Because like I said, people find out all this spiritual stuff and they try to escape reality when we living on Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's on the opposite end. You have too many people who are earthly and they can't see the bigger picture.
Right.
So I'm here to like help ground this spiritual knowledge so we can live heaven on earth. Heaven should equal earth, you know. Masculine should equal feminine. Heaven is the feminine, earth is the masculine, right? And so, yeah. We want to live a life of abundance because it's our birthright. We are
Right.
abundant people.
That's why
like
all black people, when they at work, they don't really be working, so they don't care about that shit.
Don't nobody care about this shit.
You know you're not supposed to be working.
Yeah, we know we're not supposed to be like,
and
we want to create on our own terms.
On somebody else shit.
Yeah.
Like for real, that shit not fulfilling at all.
Period. So yeah, like the point is not to escape. Like we want to build our heaven on earth. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we here for. We ain't ducking no action. What you talking about? Like, yeah. So like I help people with their business. Like I said, I'm finna get in them books, y'all, when it comes to like our sovereignty and creating our own private trust, not having to pay taxes, not owing debt. Shit is fake, y'all. So
where can they follow you?
Oh, you can follow me at Alexis.Donegan on Instagram. ALEXIS.DONEGAN. Let me see what the comments say. I think I can't see it right now. I don't know where it went. It went away. But yeah. What about you, Cal?
Man, this is my page.
But wait, this is on YouTube. I thought maybe you was talking about Instagram, but
yeah, this is my
whatever.
YouTube though. Hey, make sure y'all follow the Donegans YouTube page, because that's what we gonna eventually switch the live cast to. And then we just gonna be traveling.
Damn, y'all can't see me. Left my ass. I can see you now, but it pops up and then it goes away, so it don't stay on the screen. So like now it just went away. Hey family.
But then they gotta use another phone for like the comments. That's what streamers be doing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, y'all. So family. The theme is sovereignty. Like we breaking free from this shit. Knowledge is freaking power. Knowledge is power. My people perish from a lack of knowledge. So Brandy, I know you came in late. Rewatch the beginning of what we talked about. Whoever came in late and then watched the whole thing, rewatch the beginning. Do you have any final things to say?
Make sure y'all get a workout in today. I'm finna get mine in. You feel me? Oh, bro. And we'll see y'all in the next live.
All right, y'all.